Hi, I am Dr. Clarence R. Pearson, Sr., and welcome to My View, a podcast where I offer my professional perspective on today's most pressing geopolitical and socioeconomic issues. Recently, my attention has been drawn to developments in Liberia, where an international report, the Bertelsmann Transformation Index, BTI, classified Liberia as a defective democracy. Here is my view on the matter. Why Liberia's defective democracy label should alarm citizens. The Bertelsmann Transformation Index, BTI 2026, report does not describe Liberia as a failed democracy. That is important. It recognizes the country's peaceful 2024 transfer of power, generally free elections, active media space, and comparatively strong civil liberties. But its label, defective democracy, is a serious warning. Liberia has democratic forms, but the institutions that should make democracy work are weakening. The report's central concern is corruption. BTI states bluntly that corrupt interests dominate political processes, siphon public resources, tailor laws to private interests, and deprive democracy of its essence. It also rates prosecution of office abuse at only 3 out of 10, noting that corruption is deeply entrenched and rarely carries real legal or political consequences. Liberians should be concerned because this pattern is no longer only local gossip. It is now reflected across international scorecards. BTI ranks Liberia 107th of 137 in transformation status and classifies it as a defective democracy. Freedom House still rates Liberia only partly free. Transparency International gives Liberia a very low corruption score, and MCC's FY 2026 scorecard shows continued weaknesses in rule of law and government effectiveness. The danger is gradual reputational decline. Liberia is still praised for elections, but increasingly questioned for what happens after elections. Legislative instability, weak courts, poor service delivery, corruption, elite impunity, and limited state presence outside Monrovia. BTI notes that the executive remains dominant, the judiciary is weak, and the legislature often performs oversight poorly while private gain takes precedence over national interest. This matters because reputation has material consequences. Donors, investors, lenders, airlines, development partners, and diaspora professionals read these reports. A country seen as democratic but institutionally unreliable pays a higher price for everything: loans, investment, trade confidence, security cooperation, and development assistance. The lesson is clear. Elections alone cannot rescue Liberia. The country must now prove that democracy can deliver justice, services, accountability, and honest management of public resources. Without that, Liberia may keep holding elections while losing the trust that makes democracy meaningful. My View is a continuing series where I share informed commentary on a wide range of geopolitical and socioeconomic topics. If you found today's discussion helpful, please follow, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I invite you to explore other My View episodes available online. Until we meet again, goodbye.